NBC4 presents Positively Black.
Well, here's a look at the cover of this month's Munaluchi Bridal, the magazine that says it's tailored to the bride of culture and style. Jackie Wobu is the magazine's editor, and of course, I have to ask you about the title, Munaluchi. It's not Italian.
No, it's funny. Everybody thinks it sounds Italian. It's actually a combination of two African names. And when fused, it means beautiful work of God. So we felt that the Munaluchi bride is modern, she's chic, she's classy, she wants to incorporate culture, and pretty much the name embodies the target audience.
It's a kind of a first of its kind, but it's a first time for you as editor of a magazine. What's your background?
I actually studied medical technology, so yes.
It's an easy switch, I can see that. So what made you get into the bridal magazine game?
My husband and I, we got into photography just as a hobby. And with taking all these pictures, we realized when we got married that there wasn't a bridal magazine for women of color. And as we got into photography, we said, let's start a magazine.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty much how it went.
Now, you have 2 editions so far, and you cover a lot of the basics, and we want to show some of the interior of the magazine. You have real weddings, you have jewelry, you have things for the grooms. I guess a lot of people will say at a time when so many bridal magazines are folding, why get into the game now, and what do you offer that they don't?
People are still getting married, and more importantly...
Don't I know it?
and more importantly, there isn't anything representing women of color. So this was an opportunity to embrace women of color, to incorporate culture, and, you know, it's gotten a really good response because people are looking for something like this. It's a need.
Now, I was going to ask you, what are some of your readers saying to you about the magazine?
I get comments from people saying, thank you for making this magazine. They were so inspired. People who aren't even getting married purchase the magazine and say they just wanted to flip through the pages to dream about their wedding. And it's like they really appreciate the magazine. They really appreciate having something like this in the mainstream market.
And what can we expect from you guys in the future?
Well, we've got bridal shows coming up. We've got another issue that's due out in December that's going to be stunning and fabulous. And we're doing lots of things. We want to have, you know, Pearls of Africa, honeymoon travel, and many things for brides to be.
All right, Jackie Wobu, it's called Munaluchi Bridal. We want to mention that you can find it at major bookstores, airports, Target, and even here at 30 Rock.
Yes.
Jackie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
This has been a public affairs presentation of NBC4. Positively Black.